What's going on, you guys? Back with another video. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, like this channel, share this video. Before I have to dive into things today, let me dive into this case with YNW Melly. And let me tell you why Melly will be found guilty. Because the state now, they can prove beyond a reasonable doubt that Melly was the alleged shooter. When everything now points to Melly. Let me tell you why that Melly's team, the defense, why they didn't hire a forensic expert. Because this case is a case where it's sworn under an oath that you are here to tell nothing but the truth. Now, the state had their forensic experts. The state had the detectives went in and said that there was no indication of a drive-by shooting, that the shooting happened inside the vehicles. Melly's defense team couldn't challenge a hiring of forensic experts because the vehicles was taken to the crime scene for a full investigation. Now, the question, did Melly team, did a wonderful job? I believe, the defense team, did all that they can do. But when it comes to hiring a forensic experts to challenge the state prosecution, because the jury is going to look that there was a motive. And all they got to look into to see that there was a motive into Melly being the alleged shooter. Whenever you got a text, a phone with over 1,000 text messages, whenever you got a text saying that Melly stated that I did that, not just only that, but you have thousands of text messages. Thousands of text messages. You had, confrontation between Melly's mom and Stack Chaser, which is Anthony Williams. Now, Melly's defense team, they got to heal the climb. Because when there's a motive, my brothers and sisters, and that the juries can believe that Melly was the alleged shooter. See, the state don't have to have a gun. They don't have to prove just because they don't have a gun in this case. They don't have to prove just because there was no gun But there's enough circumstantial evidence to point to Nelly. You know, there's video footage of Nelly getting into that vehicle. There's footage of Nelly, you know, acting out. And when you go to those cameras and to those footage, seeing Nelly, how happy he wasn't showing no kind of remorse, didn't have no sympathy. When you had that kind of footage, when you had those kind of videos, put you there. So, Nelly Defense Team, they got to heal the climb. Because everything right now points to Nelly. Why they didn't hire a expert? Because when it comes to practice and things like that and that nature, you know, Nelly Defense Team, you know, they did all they can do. You know, at this point, they know, you know, that they did all they can do. And they know that, you know, this is a case that, you know, can go either way. But I just really don't think that they have a strong argument. You know, I mean, there was, you know, gun residue powder. They ran, you know, ballistics. There was no gun found, but there's a lot of things raise questions. Nelly manager team. A lot of questions, you know, flown around that Melly manager team had the murder weapon. They said Melly's manager team picked him up on the night that his friends was murdered. Now, this is Melly manager team, you know, that was a friend with King Von. You know, something very looks suspicious. I mean, you know, state, they liably proved a case against Melly. Now, whether the jury have enough, you know, evidence when they go into this deliberation, you know, when they, you know, have liberation. And one thing which you got to understand, when they go into deliberation and things like that, they only need 8 votes. You know, this is a serious charge that Melly's facing. And I won't think but a second that they would come with a guilty verdict, because everything right now points to him. Now, what you guys think? Do you guys think that Nelly will be found not guilty? Will he be found guilty? Or will this be a hung jury? You guys comment below. Till then, I'm out.